Welcome to the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media Show, repping the greatest team of all time. Let's go! Bird Gang 31, he be the host with the most. We going deep, burning teams. They ain't nothing but toast. It's Senior Estes. Sirianni put me in coach, running like Miles Sanders Hill. I bump my head on the post. Touchdown! Yeah, that's coming. Devontae's crazy route running. Jalen hurting them, throwing lasers. The Rager young gunning. Come on! On the D side, we ride, sack him with Fletcher, lay him out on the stretcher. No one can protect you. Watch Darius lay him, shutting down your routes. Come on! In my green John, eating Philly cheesesteaks. Put up your cups, wings up, if you can relate. Tailgating at the link like Gangsta Stride. To the Bird Gang Nation, that's worldwide. On Sundays, catch the pre and post game. Mondays is Birds on Broad Street with Philly Notion and Cool Cat the Man in Motion. And Wednesdays, the midweek special got you open with JC from Eagles Talk, hitting like B-Dog, baby.
Welcome to another episode of Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. I'm your host, Bird Gang 31. How are we doing today, Nation? I just wanted to do a quick late night stream and talk about some of these topics that we have going on in the league today. You know, I haven't been able to put out as much content as I want to. Been busy, but guess what? I'm still going to be bringing some fire this week, so be on the lookout for that. Basically, this show's for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask a couple questions to give you guys my opinions. And we're just going to go from there and see how long we can stay on here. Let's see. Miss Bird Gang, how you doing? Salute. One Trey Rock, how you doing, my guy? How you doing, my guy? I guess the first topic I want to talk about is OBJ. He cleared waivers today. And I want to see you guys' opinion. Do you think we should get OBJ? You know, I made a little video about it. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you do that after this video. But my deal is with OBJ, I think he's a little bit of a diva. You know, he's going to want the ball a lot. And we still got some young receivers on our roster that, you know, can really use some more catches their way. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think if he comes here knowing that he won't be the primary target, it can actually help out a guy like Devontae Smith. You know, he's having a good year. He's getting better as the season progresses. But if he had another guy on the other side to pull some of that coverage his way, you know, I think that'll get Devontae Smith, you know, the second best cornerback on the defense. And also, you know, it helped open up a lot more of his game. So it could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Not really sure how that would actually work out. We'll definitely have to see, you know, if it were to happen. So another receiver we got out there is Desean Jackson. He's been cleared waivers. I don't know how you guys feel about Desean, but me personally, I wouldn't mind bringing him back. You know what I'm saying? He'll be that veteran you need. You know, he can also help out these young receivers that all want to be these dynamic, deep threats, you know. I think he can help out Smith's game. He can definitely help out Watson's game. And he might even be able to help out, you know, Rager's game. But he'll be one of those guys you don't have to worry about him wanting too much of the star power because, you know, he hasn't been getting the ball like that anyway. And as much as he wants to be that star, everybody knows Desean Jackson's on his last couple of rise, the last couple of teams there. So I don't really see him being a guy that, you know, I think he understands. No one's picked him up yet. Maybe in a couple of days he realizes that no one picks him up. And he might say, okay, why not go back to my home, you know, my home team and go back with the Birds, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, he's good for 3-4 plays a game. That's all we really need him for. A couple of deep shots downfield. Hurts is already connected with Deshaun Jackson and also has already had some time with him. So, I think that would be a good idea, a good fit for us. But let me know what you guys think about those two receivers. What up, Grant Consider, my guy? How you doing? Hope you guys are having a good night. One Tracy, I thought Deshaun Jackson went to Oakland. I thought he did too, but last I checked, he hasn't signed yet. Um, I know that was supposed to be the move to play, but until you sign your name on that dotted line, because I think I seen something saying that Oakland was in the market for OBJ as well. So maybe they're gonna see if they can get OBJ first, and then maybe pick up Deshaun Jackson. But we shall see. We shall see. He's still a free agent as far as I know. Um, Another big topic: Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has been getting criticized, good and bad, but I've definitely seen a lot more good this week, which is a good thing for our young quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Speedy said D-Jax is in Oakland, so he did sign with him. I just seen something, maybe that was a late post. You know what I'm saying? But I seen something said that he wasn't signed yet. I heard that they were going to sign, but he hasn't signed yet. But if you guys verify that and make sure he is signed, then never mind that one. But as far as I seen, he wasn't signed yet. He was just going to sign. So I haven't seen that one happen yet. So I guess we find that one out. What up, Speedy Eagle? What up, Ben Adams? How you guys doing tonight? Yeah, he said he'll take him. I'll take him too. I think that would be a good move for the Eagles. To bolster this offense and help these young guys out. But back to Jalen Hurts. My take on Jalen Hurts: is he the franchise guy yet? Let's wait and see. We definitely got to wait to the end of this season to find out for sure. But in my opinion, I think he can be that franchise guy. Nick Sirianni's running the ball now. You know what I'm saying? I think if we ran the balls earlier in the season, those first 6 games, Jalen would have better numbers now. Our offense would have been looking a lot better by now. And, we have more wins, frankly. So I think Nick got the idea down. Now, do I want to see him continue to run the ball 30 times and Jalen only pass 14 times? No, but against those last 2 teams, that's what we needed to do to win the game. You know what I'm saying? They were very soft on the run defense, and we took advantage of that, which any good coach would do. So I think last week, everybody's want to, talk about Jalen's misses he had. The Goddard one, he got hit when he threw it a little bit high. Yes, it could have been a better ball, but he did get hit at the same time. And my personal opinion is Goddard should have still, as equally, should have still caught the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, could have been thrown better, could have been more yardage, or it could have just been a first down. Either way, I don't see any plays in the first quarter being any reasons why we lost that game. We went into halftime with the lead, and as long as the team does that, it's up to the defense to keep that lead. Jalen Hurts pulled out some touchdowns at the end of the game everybody's seen. So I think he did his part, and plus I think he was like, 7 for 11 or something like that, 7 for 9 at the end of the game there. So he played a damn near perfect second half. So Jalen Hurts is growing. Every game he's getting better. I'm liking what I'm seeing from our leader. And I think there should be, no question that he should definitely get another year. But to say he's the franchise guy yet, he still got to show us, still got to prove it. We're about to go through a stretch of some really easy games, man. And I think if we can hit this stretch, and go on a nice little run there on some of these easier games, you'll see a lot better play from Jalen Hurts, and you will see, everybody that's opinion about him might be changing up over the next couple of weeks. He said, no arguing with the Carls fan. Charlie Jordan, that's all time sack leader. There's no upstairs and curses. Honor 69 sacks. He said, Chandler has the record now. Huh. Don't know too much about the Cardinals and their sack records, Grand. My bad. Had to tell them, bro, sober up. As a Cowboy fan, I would love for y'all to get OBJ. Yeah, man, OBJ would be nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, too, I think if we can get the OBJ, he has to stay healthy. OBJ hasn't been healthy. When the last time it's OBJ really stayed healthy for a whole season? You know what I'm saying? He won't have to play a whole season. If we do get him, I want it to be like a season tryout, end of season tryout, see if he can actually make it on the team without being a diva, without getting hurt, and understanding his role as the number two receiver as opposed to being the number one to Devontae Smith. We're not throwing the ball to Quez anyway. OBJ is more of a possession receiver than Quez is, so maybe that'll work out in Jalen Hurts' favor. Make sure you hit that like. Yeah, hit that like. We got 10 in here. Much love to you guys. I know this was a last minute late night stream. Just want to get on here and talk to you guys about what's going on, and I want to try to do more, one-on-one talks with my fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have as many subscribers as I have because of you guys, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes I need to give back to you guys and have more shows just for you guys, and answer you guys questions on a one-on-one basis as opposed to just having people up here, which is fun too, and you get other people's perspectives and whatnot. But sometimes I just want to get on here and talk to my peeps. The nation. Yeah, hit that like. OBJ equal drama and feeling. Yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest worry about picking him up. That's really my only worry. The injuries and the drama he'll bring. But we do play the Giants twice, and Darius Big Play Slay definitely has been on Twitter tweeting about OBJ coming to Phillies. Let him know. We still got 2 games against the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Your former team. You can put up some big numbers against those guys. You know what I'm saying? Help us get those W's. Even though I don't think we need anybody to beat the Giants. But having OBJ would definitely help because he'll ball out for at least those 2 games of the year to get his, payback to his old team that let him go. So, yeah, but, he is a diva, and I don't think we really need that vibe in our locker room right now. But at the same time, he still is talented when healthy. And, we just got to see what happens this week. I think he should get picked up this week if he's going to get picked up. Just same as, Deshaun. Like I said, I'm not sure if Deshaun got picked up or not. But if I had to pick between the two, I would probably go with Deshaun over OBJ just because I know he'll know his role coming into here because Deshaun wants to be that star still, but he's not. He's a little older, injury prone. No one's willing to. I don't think no one's gonna be willing to give him that big money that he wants and give him that role that he really wants as being a star receiver because every time someone does that, what I'm saying, he gets hurt again. So it's like understand your role, come back home. You can retire an Eagle. You know what I'm saying? Put up some big numbers before you get out of here. Will be the best case scenario for Deshaun. He says, especially with developing Hurts and y'all head coach, sorry game plan. Yes, that is true. We are trying to develop Hurts to give him more, reps with our ones and our twos that we already have on the team. People are up and down about, Rager, but I think if you paired OBJ, Smith, and Watson together, now you might have something. That'll be a more dangerous squad out there that I think would be a little bit better. Rager, you can still use in those trick plays. I think Rager only needs to be used in like jet sweeps, reverses, screens, things of that nature where you get the ball in his hands fast and let him do what he got to do. He can also be our, kickoff return, punt return, that type of player. In terms of Rager being an actual number 1 receiver, balling out, getting 1,000-yard reception, all that kind of stuff. No, that's not his game, and I definitely don't see him doing that. He said it is confirmed distraction is in Vegas. Okay. Well, good luck with you out there. I figured he might want to go there. He tried LA. Why not go to Vegas where he can have a little bit more fun? D-Jax loves that fun. But hopefully, he can finish out the season good. And like I said, one day he's got to come back and, at least sign that 1-day contract with us. So I guess we'll be waiting to that day before we see D-Jax again. But I know we did release a cornerback today. I forgot his name off the top of my head. But that opened up a spot on our 53. What do you guys think about Howard? Do you guys think Howard needs to go back to the practice squad? Do you think Howard needs to stay on the active roster? Does anybody knows how much longer Mr. Sanders is going to be out? Because I think he should be back over the next week or two. And I already hear people saying, what are you going to do? Is Sanders going to be the odd man out? No, that'd be ridiculous. Sanders is our number 1 running back. When he get back, I want to see him get 15, 15, 20 of these carries, the 30, 40 carries that we're giving. And, give him that shot to be that lead back as he deserves to be. So, We definitely need to get our boy Sanders back. He says career dies in Vegas. Yeah, right. It's gonna be crazy because if anybody you seen that youngster and Ruggs what he did, you know what I'm saying? Out there showing off, having fun. I'm not gonna get into that. I feel bad for him and everybody involved in that situation. But just Sean Jackson is another partier. He likes to have fun. He likes to get out there. Have a good time. In Vegas, you definitely can have a good time at all hours of the night. So go. I wish him luck out there. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I think he can slide into that Ruggs role really well and give the Raiders that deep threat they need. Their number one receiver, anyways, Waller and Renfro, third and Renfro. So they'll be good with Deshaun Jackson just spreading out them DBs in the back end there. So good luck to Deshaun. I still got my D-Jax jersey. Where's it? Oh, that's in the back. I still got my D-Jax jersey. I do root for him all the time. I was not playing the Eagles. So how'd you guys like the debut of Tyree Jackson? That's another one. You know what I'm saying? Tyree Jackson made his debut. He's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him get more involved inside of the passing game. You know what I'm saying? Because he's too big to be just having him out there block. I want to see him hitting, not only hitting people, I want to see him actually get involved in his passing game. We definitely get Goddard more involved in the passing game. Let's see these tight ends get worked in the game. You know what I'm saying? Run the ball and let's design some stuff more angled towards the tight ends to take advantage of that. Because I think with the end of the season, if we go in this stretch of wins, it'll be crucial to get everybody involved in this stretch. You know what I'm saying? Let's get everybody involved. Let's get Quez the ball more. Let's get Goddard the ball. You know what I'm saying? We already got all of our running backs involved. I think doing that open up this offense. You never know. We go on the stretch, make the playoffs. You never know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling people all year. I kind of got the second championship that New York won. I kind of got those vibes with this team. The first year we won a Super Bowl, great team. We had a really good record. We were 13-3 or something like that. Went into the playoffs, won a Super Bowl. This year, not so great. The Giants, the second time they won, they weren't so great. They weren't really expected to win no Super Bowl. No one really had them winning the Super Bowl. And they still went out there, snuck into the playoffs, and then beat an undefeated Patriots team, for that Super Bowl. So you never know. It's still 8 games left this season, and you never know what could happen. If we get hot, you know what I'm saying? It can give all those young, talented receivers, motivation, get them all their spirits high, get everybody playing on a, same frequency level, and everybody's just going out there balling, having fun playing football, man. That's the dangerous team, the team that really ain't got nothing to lose. What I'm saying? Even if we make a wild card, no one's going to expect us to do anything the rest of this year because not even our own fans expect us to do, anything the rest of this year. So it could be an advantage for the Eagles if we can go on a nice little run here. Like I said, we play teams like the Jets, the Giants twice, Washington football team twice. You know what I'm saying? The Saints with no quarterback. The Broncos next week, which beat the Cowboys, but they still are the Broncos. And I don't know. It's just something about the Cowboys really had a bad game. You know what I'm saying? So as much as I want to say the Broncos are that great, because they're not, that bad of a team, but the Cowboys had a bad game for sure. They were dropping everything. They couldn't stop the run game. That's not normally what they've been doing all year long, but everybody knows this time of the year the Cowboys do kind of sink. And we're going to see if that was just a fluke. Dak first game, I think he took a game off. So is it with Dak first game back, kind of fluky type loss for the Cowboys? Or is this the beginning of the acceleration for the Cowboys season? You know what I'm saying? They hit their high and now they're going to start peaking out and dropping like they do every November, December. I don't know yet. We definitely got to see some more games before we decide on that one or not. Yeah. Eagles have opened a spot on the active roster and the practice squad. Yep. OBJ, man. That could be something big. That could be something big. Like I said, the negatives, the positives of OBJ's healthy. That's a positive. He definitely can pull some coverage still in this part of his career. So he's not washed out by any stretch. So we'll see. How was Bird Game 31's day? It was great, man. You know, a lot of running around, ripping and running, handling business with the fam. So we had a good day. You know, had some good lunch, had some Mexican food. It was awesome. Can't complain. How was your day, Grand? He said BG31 Eagle Champ was on. He opened up the live stream. Yeah, I know. He sent me a link, but I was busy earlier when he was on. I was going to stop by in there, but I think he was on tonight too, and I was going to stop in there. But I was like, I haven't did no content today, and it was really irking me. You know me. During the week, I try to get every day, give you guys a little something, something, but I couldn't do that today earlier. So I tried that. You know what? I'm gonna go in there. You know, talk to my peeps, see what they want to talk about and whatnot. Let's see some other things. Our defense, man. Our defense, historically bad, man. We have been historically bad on defense, but I do think we can turn it around on defense because we do not play any top flight quarterbacks here on out besides the week 17 against Dak. So, as everybody knows, JG doesn't like the blitz. Those are elite quarterbacks. So we still got a chance, you know, because we don't really play any more elite quarterbacks. So let's see if we can open up this defense again and get it back on the right track. I know these guys definitely have to be tired of hearing the fans and just all the announcers, you know, put up all these stats about how garbage our defense is. He has to get to a point where he's going to say enough is enough. I'm blitzing just to blitz. Kind of like how Nick Sirianni runs just to run. You know Nick wants to still throw the ball. He almost did it again last week in the first quarter. So you know Nick wanted to throw the ball a lot more. So, but he understood the running game was what's going to help you win that game against those two defenses. So you probably know JG wants to blitz a little bit more, but he's still a rookie. He's still young. He's still scared of the elite quarterbacks, but that's okay. That's a rookie mistake he's definitely got to grow out of. But like I said, we don't play any more elite quarterbacks this year. We can see our defense open up. They're having some more of these 2, 3, 4, you know, 4 sack games again. Hopefully Darius Slay's back to practice this week, and he can get out there and do his thing again because he was having a good game, a good season all the way up until last game. He kind of got torched and manhandled a little bit by those big physical receivers of the Chargers. But I told everybody that all week long. Like, those guys are big. You know what I'm saying? They're physical. Both tight ends are physical. And they showed, you know, we weren't able to really stop them all game long. Even the opening drive, they went 99 yards on us. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing that, you should definitely knew it's going to be a long day on defense. And they tried, but JG in his soft zone makes everybody look trash. So hopefully he can just drop that part of it. He said, I hope you don't try to get someone like Panthers. God, Matt Barkley. I know USC, but man, he's horrible. Yeah, Matt Barkley is garbage. Not all the USC quarterbacks are good. I can't say that. The only one I know that really was good, you know, in the NFL, like for a long period of time, is Carson Palmer. So we tried to have the Sanchez come over here, and he was kind of garbage when he came here. Yeah, he kind of had a couple of good years in New York, but after the butt fumble, I don't think he ever recovered from that one. So, said my day was good, just chilled, stayed home, day off. Nice, got to enjoy those days off. Definitely got to enjoy the days off. He said PNC and Pat were busy. That picked up. They were a lot lit. Yeah, I watched that a little bit of that earlier today when I was out and about. I was seeing a little bit of it. You know, those guys do some good work over there for the Panthers. If you guys have not checked out PNC or Pat Coltrane, Coltrane's the best. Like, if you haven't seen my video with Coltrane, that's probably one of my favorite live streams I ever did in my life. He's the funniest guy ever, man. He had me cracking up the whole stream. Definitely a must see if you haven't seen all my videos. He said Eagles plus 2.5 over under 44 betting line. I'll take the Eagles plus 2.5. I'll do that. And 44 points. I don't know. I might go over on that one. You know, just depending on how our defense plays that game. You know, go what they drop on the Cowboys. Like, what was that Cowboys game? 30 points. They went 30 on the Cowboys. So you look at a bad day for the Cowboys. They dropped 30. We probably can keep them to like 21-20. Eagles got to score at least 24 to 31 points. You got 50 points there. This is only the 14 mean between the two teams. They lost face to face 2007 when the Eagles were at the 51 to 23 the last game. Woo! Hopefully we can do something like that this Sunday. That'll be amazing. I would love to see that one. It says the Eagles lead the series 8-5. Broncos are 4-2 against the Eagles at home, having won the last 3 games in Denver: 2013, 05, and 99. Yeah, well, we got to make that 4-3 at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Eagles need this win. We needed it last week too, but we definitely need this win if we want any chance of making that wild card spot. So, I guess we got to make them 4-3. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to stay positive. And two, there's not a chance for us to go to the playoffs. I'm going to pick my team to win. With the rest of that schedule the way it looks, why wouldn't I? Bridgewater has never started against the Eagles, while quarterback Jalen Hurts never faced the Broncos. Yeah, Jalen Hurts haven't faced a lot of teams. This is only in his 13th game. Don't see that. I just think, it's Jalen's maturing every single game. To me, Jalen's getting hurt better every game that goes by. I think we really needed those games against those weak, run defense teams to let Jalen chill out. I think his brain was starting to get overloaded with all these 30 and 40 passes, that those games helped his brain to kind of relax. You know what I'm saying? You've seen a nice, calm, in the pocket Jalen Hurts driving the ball most of the last game. He looked really good as a quarterback. And then he also put it on his, did some great plays with his feet there too. So, everybody got to look at Jalen Hurts. He's a dual threat. And I need everybody to realize dual threat means he is not about to be a Peyton Manning, this year. If you guys are expecting Jalen Hurts to be that guy throwing the ball, 40, 50 times a game, looking good, doing it, you will never get that. The Jalen Hurts needs 20 to 25 passes a game, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Don't make him throw the ball any more of that, because he's going to give you some nice plays. He's going to give you some chunk plays with his legs. He's a dual threat. So that means half the time he needs to throw, half the time he needs to pass. You know what I'm saying? So let Jalen do his thing, the way he does it. Give him a good game plan. Run that ball, loosen up that defense. Let him, pick and choose tight end, receiver, and hand the ball off to those running backs, man. Freaking awesome. Yep. I'm sure you got Pat Coach and you felt it was a good way. That was awesome interview. Great job. Hey, much love to you, my guy. What's up? Yep. He said defense needs to put pressure on Bridgewater. Can't let him be comfy in that pocket. Go Birds. Yes, exactly. You are 100% correct. I think last week we did not see no pressure really on Mr. Herbert. And Herbert lit us up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened if you give any quarterback in this league, time in the pocket, they're gonna tear you up. Especially when we run the zone defense that we run most of the time. People are always open in zone. So I hear people saying that, they've been leaving people in, they've been chip blocking, to kind of, stop our pass rush. But man, you got enough players on defense. Just go one more player every time. You know what I'm saying? Just go one more player. They leave a tight end in, then bring a backer in a corner. You know what I'm saying? Bring 2 backers. You got to always be there as a coach to know that if I need this pressure, it's not getting there. Normally, my front 4, I got to send as many as possible to make sure that pressure gets there. Oh, there you go, hating on my boy Sammy D. But I can't even lie. Sammy D has been playing horrible football, for a while now. I gave him the benefit of the doubt earlier in the season, thinking that it was just because he played for the Jets. But he's not looking good at Carolina either. So he got a lot of weapons over there. So yes, maybe Sam Darnold's garbage. I didn't want to ever say that, but hey, I liked him in college when I watched him play there. How about that? Late night on the East Coast with Bird Gang 31. What up, Richie? How you doing, my guy? You know what I'm saying? I don't normally do these late night streams, but I think it's a nice spot, you know. No one's really streaming right now. You know, you can come on here, talk with some people, get some opinions. You know, kick it with my boy, the nation. What's up? It's hopefully Gannon makes adjustment needed for the defense to be better on Sunday. Yes, Mr. Bergen definitely need to get those adjustments made because Gannon's like, and I hate my really big thing with Gannon is he keeps coming on TV acting like nothing's wrong. You know, he goes to these press conferences laughing and smiling like he just is the perfect coach and everything's great with our defense and he understands why it's going so bad. You know, he's just happy, yeah, you know, smiling and stuff. No, you can't be doing that again. And that really irks the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? Your defense is garbage. We had a offensive lineman that we made a defensive coach in Castillo, and his defense was better than your defense, my guy. You know what I'm saying? He was an offensive line coach. Moving over to defense, you know, experimentally. And he still's making your defense look like trash. So until your defense steps it up and looks a lot better than what it does, I don't want to see you smiling in press conferences. That's just not what I want to see. I want to see a look of concern on your face when you're talking to us Eagle fans, telling us why our defense is so trash. Don't be sitting there all happy and giggling and ha ha ha, I know what's going on. You don't. I want to see a look of concern, like this look right here in my face. I want to see Gannon like that. You know what? I don't know what's going on. I'm going to figure this out. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to work hard in practice, and we're going to fix the problem. That's the only thing I want to hear from Gannon from here on out. Until our defense look better, that's it. Yeah, Big Little Country usually have the late night shows too. Yeah, man. You know, that's true. A lot of people do late night streams, you know what I'm saying? Like usually I don't already did like 2 live streams by now, so I use this time to just jump on other people's live streams, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, did my couple for today. Let's see who's up there. Let's see who I can go hop on with, collab with, talk with, you know what I'm saying? Just talk some more football before I go to bed. But tonight I decided to do it by myself. He says, I have no faith in him. He just gotta go. Yes. As of right now, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? I believe he got to go. Like as a, you know, like never seen. I've been watching Eagles football. I'm 40 now, so I've been watching Eagles football since I was like 15 years old. Maybe like a little younger than that, 13 years old. Never has I once seen such a trash defense. Like never. You know, and that's a long time of Eagles football. So, and I went through the losing days when we didn't have a quarterback, you know, and our defense was good, but our quarterback sucked, or our offense sucked. You know, we didn't have no receivers. You know, we could still kind of just getting out of that era. You know, so I've seen a lot of Eagles football, but our defense, man, whoo, total garbage. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, in his defense, early in the season, he was not getting any help from Nick Sirianni. You know, when we weren't running the ball, that helps out your defense a lot. That helps keep them off the field where they can actually look at some game playing, the game plan, look at what they're doing, and correct some things during the game. But I think when you're going 3-and-out, 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 you don't get that time to really evaluate. You're just sitting your defense back on there and trying to call some new plays. So early in this season, I did give more of the blame to Nick, but now it's definitely 100% Gannon, man. He says Gannon needs to be fired. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. If he keeps playing like this, he definitely needs to go. He definitely needs to go. Like if he plays another game, especially against the Broncos and, you know, against one of these New York teams, if he plays garbage and say the New York Giants or the Jets blow us out, boom, pink slip by the time he make it back to the locker room. EJ Raider, what's up? Shout out to you, my guy. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. He said, I know I'm a Raiders fan. I like the live with Spotlight a few weeks ago. I always like the Eagles except against the Raiders. McNabb's favorite quarterback of all time. Yes, man. That's probably my second favorite quarterback Eagle. You got to give it to Randall Cunningham for me. But definitely thank you for the super chat. Much love to you. And yeah, all those boys at Spotlight Sports, man, they're always fun to work with, man. Always fun to work with. But yeah, I like Randall Cunningham. He's my favorite because that's the first one I watched. And he kind of changed the game back in the day. He was the Vic before Vic, the McNabb before McNabb. He kind of paved the way for those guys. But McNabb was a great quarterback, and I loved him a lot more. I did not like the way he choked in the Super Bowl because I think I'm a conspiracy guy. And I think it was because of that chunky soup commercial. But that's just my take on it. That's just my take on it. But hey, much love to you and shout out to that for that 4.99 super chat, my guy. He said, too young for Cunningham. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. You know, that's fair. That's a fair answer. But McNabb was good, man. Like 5 NFC East, NFC Championship games, man. Woo! That's balling. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't had a quarterback to even come close to that since McNabb. So I can see why you like him. Like I said, I love McNabb. I love all the work he did. Like I said, everybody cried about receivers and Carson didn't have receivers and whatnot. But McNabb didn't have no real receivers. Uh Pinkston, Thrash, you know what I'm saying? Devon was cool. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Mitchell. Those guys were not world beaters. I say that. LJ Smith was our tight end back in those days. Um, he didn't have the weapon, but he just made it happen, man. He made that magic happen all the time. It was awesome. He said, I believe Gainwell hit the rookie wall. When Sanders comes back, Gainwell needs to spend more time watching from the sidelines. Ooh, running back Debbie says Howard, Sanders, and Scott. You will put Howard in front of Sanders, my guy, Richie? Come on, my guy. How do you guys even... I don't even understand how any Eagle fans is saying that Miles sucks. Like the games he did play, he only got like, I think the most was 10 carries. These guys have been having way more carries than that. They've had games of 3 and 4 yards too, just as much. You know what I'm saying? Like Sanders didn't get a fair shot. He wasn't getting the ball enough. And when he did get the ball, he was too worried about not getting the ball again. That I think that kind of messed up his play where he always was trying to hit that home run. I'm pretty sure if Sanders came back to this offense knowing we're going to run the ball 30 times a game, he'll be a lot more comfortable and you'll see a lot better play from Sanders. But I will have to say, we know what Scott can do. I would even have to say we probably would have to keep 4 running backs. Because I want Sanders back starting, Howard your power back, coming on short yardage. And then I want to see Gainwell. You can't just stop him right now. He scored a touchdown last week, so you can't stop his progression now. Keep Gainwell in the game, doing what he does best, and that's those receiving routes out of the backfield, motion him out to the slot, let him do some pass routes, because he's like a split between a running back and a receiver, so let Gainwell do his thing, but definitely don't bitch him for the rest of the season. That's going to stun his growth, going to stun his confidence, and he definitely is a big play waiting to happen too. So, I do. Scott has been playing pretty good too. That's why I said I wouldn't necessarily put Scott back on the bench, but I definitely starting. If we're doing say 30 carries a game still, I want Sanders to get 15 of those carries. Then maybe 10 to Howard, 5 to Scott, and then mix in some passes for Kenny Gainwell. You know what I'm saying? But keep all 4 of them definitely on the active roster. He said Hightower, kick return failed. Yeah, you can put Gainwell back there too. I don't mind having him back there. I would love to see Gainwell as returning kicks. I think anybody explosive should return kicks. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't opposed to Quez returning them, except for I want to see Quez get some more catches. And I don't want him getting hurt on no kick special teams. So Quest was a good idea. I think Rager, like I said, that is his deal. Rager could be that guy. Just leave him out there, let him run these little jet sweeps, the screens, kickoff return, punt return, things like that, man. That's where Rager fits in. But yeah, if you want to let Kenny Gainwell be the other deep back with Rager, then yeah, that's fine. I'm down with that. Not the soup commercial. Yeah, the soup commercial. Oh my God. Because I'm going to get into it a little bit. I shouldn't, but I'm going to get into it a little bit. Okay, so everybody knows Super Bowl. Everybody watched it, right? How are you going to be balling out, T.O. on a broken leg, just balling out all game long? You know what I'm saying? T.O.'s having this career game on a broken ankle. And then next thing you know, short pass, last drive for Eagles had short ball to Westbrook. Short ball to Westbrook again. Then throw over the middle of the field. Right into Rodney Harrison's hands. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up in the huddle. Come on, my guy. You do that before the game if you're nervous, not in the middle of the game while you're playing good in the rhythm. I never seen someone be in the rhythm already and then all of a sudden he's throwing up and sick and can't figure out this, just bobbleheading. But then right after that, the Chunky Soup commercial starts flying out the door. His mom was even in them. You know what I'm saying? He got mom's a Chunky Soup deal. So I'm just saying, not to say, and I'm a conspiracy against the NFL a little bit about the whole Brady and 3 rings and, new dynasty team. And I don't want to get in trouble, so I won't talk too much into that. But yeah, conspiracies. It's because BG31 and Cunningham have their same first name. Exactly. My dad told me he named me after him, but then I realized his name was the same name, so that couldn't have not been the case there. But my dad did introduce me to him, and it was the first quarterback I seen in pros, what I'm saying, that I liked. So I was more of a college football guy myself. I liked all of them. I watched Peyton Manning all of his years in Tennessee, Vic in Virginia Tech, Donnie inside Syracuse, Brady at Michigan, all these guys. I watched them all in college, and I kind of knew what they were going to be going into the pros. McNabb in that era of the Eagles is when I really started to get into football. I was 11. Nice, man. Then why are you a Raider fan then? If you like Donnie so much, why aren't you an Eagle fan? You know what I'm saying? Birds, baby, birds. I lived in LA. And I'm not a Raider fan. Even though in the beginning, I remember when I was going to school there, they kind of make you go to Raiders and Dodger games when you live in LA because those are the teams that gave out all the free tickets to the game. So you end up going, you end up liking them. Back in those days, it was like Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen, those guys were the running backs. So, of course, that gave you something to like. And I do think Bo Jackson probably top 3 backs of all time. He just got hurt a little too early, but when he was on that field, I don't know another guy. Bo knew everything. Bo can block. Bo can run. Bo did it all. You know what I'm saying? So Barry Sanders is obviously my favorite, though. No one tops Barry Sanders. He's just the man. But Bo Jackson was definitely up there, and Marcus Allen, those boys. But I just never really got into the Raiders. There's just too many Raider fans for me. And like I said, I didn't really like pro football at the time. By the time I liked it, boom, it was the Eagles and that defense and Randall Cunningham, those boys. You go, Randall Cunningham didn't have the running game, but he had the receivers and tight ends and defense. Yeah, Keith Byers, a pass catching running back, not a running back. Yeah, Byers was good, man. Byers was good, man. And what's the receiver? What's the receiver again? I be talking about him when we do an all time team. Is Keith Jackson. No, Keith Byers was running back. Keith Jackson was the tight end. Yeah. About 5 or 6. I was watching Eagles drops of 2020. Many of them were Miles Sanders too much of a liability. Yeah, but last year, Richie, everybody was a liability last year. Our team sucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, our team sucked. No one's really motivated on that team. And also, they wasn't giving Miles the ball last year. This is 2 years back to back. Miles hasn't been getting the ball. You understand what that does to a person? I'm a running back. I played running back all throughout high school, college, semi-pro. You don't give me the rock, I got an attitude. You might see me drop a couple passes. I'm not a receiver. I'm a running back. You hand me the ball, toss me the ball, pitch me the ball, lateral me the ball. But, he gonna drop some passes. But if I'm frustrated, yeah, I might drop a couple. It is what it is. But if you got me in a game flow, you're handing the ball off to me, let me do my thing, break a couple of ankles, and hey, you know what I'm saying? I probably catch everything. It's a mental thing, man. Everybody know Miles Sanders got the athleticism to be a game changer. He also was one of the only backs last year to rush 380-yard rushes for touchdowns. So, you gotta understand it's a mental game. And Miles just needs some carries, man. I guarantee we give Miles the carries in a game more than once. All that mental error stuff that you see Miles do, it'll all go away. When they say defense wins championships, don't forget the late 80s and early 90s were one of the best all time. 0 championships. Yes, yes, yes. 0 championships. But in the defense, the Cowboys were really good in those days. You know what I'm saying? The Niners was really good in those days. There were some really good teams. Like I said, even in the 90s, we went to 5 straight NFC championships. You know what I'm saying? We went 5 of them. You know, we couldn't win them, but we went there. We were there, knocking on the door with our teams. The radio guy here says defense wins games, but offense can make plays, wins championships. Yeah, that's true. I think it back because you look at the Ravens. Remember when that year the Ravens won and who they had as their quarterback? What's that guy at the Ravens quarterback when they won the Super Bowl? He was Trent Dilfer. Dilfer wasn't that great of a quarterback. He wasn't that great of offense. They didn't have that great of offense, but that running game and that defense led by Ray Lewis that won the Super Bowl that year. Yeah, Rager needs to find ways to contribute. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, those Jets, when we seen Rager do that, you seen those chunks of yards he picked up, it was like 10 yards, 12 yards, 10 yards. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of ways you need to get it. But you got to be able to incorporate all of it into your offense at one time. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do it pieces in games here, pieces in games there. Nick needs to put it all together, utilize all their talents in one game. And I promise you probably get a blowout game. You know what I'm saying? Run the ball. Use all your receivers, including your tight ends. Dallas Goedert's been looking good the last couple of weeks. I definitely want to see him get some more balls his way. I know there's only one football, but there's a way to get everybody happy. That's for sure. He said, gang will almost got Jalen killed when it's released without checking to see if he was have to stay in block. Jordan, my lotto blocked in game when released, leaving Bosa untouched. Yeah, he's a rookie though, Richie. You know, Ricky's gonna make that rookie mistake. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like once or twice, things happen once or twice in a game. You can't really, especially with a rookie. Our offense in general is young. You know what I'm saying? Our defense, all the best that you really think about on our team, they all come from the defensive side of the ball. Our offense are young as hell. You know what I'm saying? Our line's young. Our receivers are young. Our running backs are young. Our quarterback's young. Our offensive coordinator's young. You know, that's a lot of inexperience on that side of the ball as opposed to the defense. And I think that's why JG gets so much heat about his defense is because he has all the vets on his side of the ball. That side of the ball should be no problems at all. You know what I'm saying? That should be the side you're eating all day, every game. You know what I'm saying? While we're working these young guys on offense, getting them, you know, prepared to win some football games. Like the defense already got pieces, veterans, Pro Bowlers, you know, all pros on that side, all over the place in that defense. So that's why he gets a lot more heat than Nick does with his young offense. But Nick gets some heat too sometimes. But like I said, he's doing better. We'll see how the rest of the season plays out. If McNabb had Cunningham's receiving core, Quick, Barnett, Calvin Williams, he'd have a much better career. Yeah, that's true. McNabb had some receivers. You know what I'm saying? And when you see what happened when he had T.O., we looked great on offense that year, you know? But and then I hated the fact right when we let him go, that's when we got Deshaun Jackson. I was like, what the hell? You know, I thought you got Deshaun for McNabb. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if McNabb and Deshaun played for a couple of more years. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that would have been sick to watch. You know, because McNabb had that deep ball. He went deep a lot. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to go deep to like guys like Freddie Mitchell. Imagine you have this guy like Deshaun Jackson, or if him and T.O. didn't get into it, and we had T.O. for another year, and we had Deshaun Jackson together. But T.O. knew the truth. He knew about that chunky soup commercial. That's why T.O. had acted a fool. That's why he acted a fool and got out of here. He's like, nah, nigga, I did not just play and do this well on a broken ankle. You gonna sell your soul like that, my guy? Can't do it. I'm a diehard Raiders fan. Went to the first Raiders game when I was 6. That's what's up. You know, I'm always understanding about situations like that. I'm just saying, you know, maybe you picked the wrong team early. We always welcome new fans on this Eagles side. You know what I'm saying? Like we always love new fans. We got some people to convert over this year already. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be nothing to got another Eagle fan in there. But hey, much love to you and your Raiders, and I hope you guys enjoy D-Jax because he's definitely gonna bring a little something to replace that Ruggs over there. So yeah, come on to the Eagles side. Who's better, Hightower or Rager? I still say Rager's better. I have to see more from Hightower. Like Hightower had a stretch there where he got open all the time. He just wasn't He was just dropping the ball. It wasn't that he couldn't get open though. That wasn't the hard part for Hightower. It was him catching the ball. So if he's done with the dropsies, let him play. Throw a couple of deep balls his way. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I'll still say Rager's better. Like I don't think Rager's this big bust yet. I just feel like you're expecting too much from Rager. You're expecting him to be this outside receiver, balling out on the outside. You know what I'm saying? And you're not just using him for the skill level it is. He's never going to, just because he's a first round pick, does not make him a number one receiver. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the big picture there. We got to stop looking at him like, oh, he's a first rounder. He needs to be, producing at this number one type production. No. You use him for skills. Like I said, jet sweeps, reverses, special teams, punt return. You know what I'm saying? Things like that where he's a weapon, but he's not the weapon. The green side, yeah. Said Jalen Hurts starting quarterback. Should he start or not? Is hidden and causing arguments among Eagle reporters and Hall of Fame announcers up here in Philly. Yeah, because people are impatient. They're impatient. That is the number one thing about Eagles. Fans, we're impatient. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely that. I'm a big one too. You know what I'm saying? Every game I'm going off about why we lost, what we should have did. But, like I just said earlier, we have a young offense. There's going to be mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do got to chill out on that. We were all, like, on board. These guys talked us into being this passionate fan base at the beginning of the season. We were all like, yes, we can do something this year. We're going to do something. So I think that first part of the schedule was so hard. We just got out coached in a lot of those games. We didn't run the ball in a lot of those games. We made a lot of rookie mistakes that cost a lot of those games. But everybody, if you really looked at it, in those first six, everybody was saying as long as we go 3-3 or even 2-4, and we went 2-4. So the fact that we went 2-4, everybody was all in uproar about it. But in reality, it's like that's what we expected to happen anyway against those good teams so early in the season. You can't expect all these young guys to come out balling out their first year, right out of the gate, So I think we got what we really were expecting to get. You know what I'm saying? Like even the Chargers game, no one really expected us to win that game. I'm not gonna lie. Even when I was saying we're gonna be 12-5, that was one of the five. Against the Chargers. I looked at those big physical receivers. I'm like, we got short cornerbacks. That's already a bad mismatch you don't want to have. Plus, Herbert's been playing some good football, even though 2 games before he wasn't playing that great. And obviously, our defense made him look that much more better. But yeah, man, like I'm not even really worried. Like even losing that game, like I still feel like we have enough games to make a wild card. And who knows what happened with the Cowboys if they start going downhill fast, you know what I'm saying? We can still possibly win the division. Like we probably have to win out to win the division. But if we win out, we definitely go into the playoffs. So, and that's what matters. Go on a streak late in the season, hitting that hot streak. You know what I'm saying? Like the Giants did that year. They were garbage the first half of the season. Then they hit that streak where they just start winning some games. Next thing you know, they're Super Bowl champions. You never know. I don't like being the guy saying the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl because, of course, I want my team to win the Super Bowl every year that we are out there. You know what I'm saying? Every year. Is it realistic? Not really, but nothing's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Any given Sunday, anybody can lose. Anybody can go on a hot streak. Anybody can win. And all I'm saying is, we go on this hot streak right now, start knocking these teams off, the teams we're supposed to win, knocking them all out one at a time, building momentum, building up steam right before the playoffs, hitting the playoffs hot, getting that first wild card game, bam, win that game, then anything is possible, my guys. I just got to keep that open. We're only halfway through the season. People are rather to jump off bridges and ledges and whatnot over half of the season. There's still a whole nother half of football left, guys. So we see what happens. Mike Quick, yeah, he was good. Heath Sherman was the fullback. Don't forget about him. Yeah, Sherman was good. Him and that dude we picked up from the Raiders that one year. What's that dude's name? Number 40 he always had the blood. John Ritchie. Those are my favorite. And Weaver, when we picked up Weaver from Seattle, that was another great fullback I liked. Um, there was one more Eagle fullback we had that was pretty good back in the day. I'll see if it comes my way. He's a way too massive a fan base now, brought into the culture and super invested. I just always had a soft spot for the Eagles. Yeah, see, that's good. I can respect that, my guy. Love your team, but also have some love for the Birds. We love that around here. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be your first team, as long as we ain't part of your team list. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got that love for Philadelphia. And Angry Mail Reed's called into WIP and lost Jalen Hurts from Elliott Sharp. Yeah, I did watch that. I did hear about that because he's right, man. Jalen's playing better. For people that don't think he's a good quarterback, I don't know what you guys are watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think what's really messing up people's vision of Jalen Hurts is they're only looking at his passing part of quarterback. We are in a different era of football. Yes, it's a passing league, but guys like Lamar Jackson, Patty Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? These guys, Russell Wilson, those guys run the ball too. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts runs the ball too. When you just look at his passing, oh, he only threw 14 passes. He only completed 11 of them, even though one was a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? He missed on some throws. You're only looking at half of the man's game. Did you not look at the other half where he's running for first down, keeping us on the clock on the field? You know, um, um, extending those drives, that flip. If we won the game, that flip would have been all over Sports Center. Talking about, look at this man do big things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give him credit for both sides. You can't just say, oh, yeah, he can run. Oh, we already knew he can run. Yeah, you knew he can run, so that's still part of his game. That's what a dual threat quarterback does. He's going to give you like 20, 25 good passes, and he's going to also give you almost 60 to 100 yards rushing every game. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can't win off of that formula, then maybe he's not your guy. But he's won a lot of football games in college off of that formula too, as well. So it's up to you, Nick Saran. You knew that he was going to be your quarterback. You got to put him in those positions. You got to call those plays. You couldn't be like earlier in the season asking him to throw the ball 40 and 50 times a game. You know, you're taking away from those running plays that he do. That RPO was garbage. That's why I'm glad we're not doing it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to play to Jalen's strength and he'll win for you. He's a beast. He's a winner. He's a leader. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. He wins football games. He's not happy right now. You know what I'm saying? Even on those passes, you're like, yeah, it's my bad. But every football player knows plays in the first half don't mean nothing, my guy. You can say we could have scored. We might have been up, you know, to everybody wants to say we would have been up 21-10 or something. No, that's not a guarantee. That's not a guarantee at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have been up, but we were up at halftime 10-7. You know, there was no guarantee Goddard catches that ball, he scored a touchdown. There's no guarantee even if Devontae scores that touchdown that they wouldn't have capitalized back. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get more momentum from things too. You score a touchdown, oh, now Justin Herbert like, oh, I gotta score another touchdown too to keep pace. If you're only down by 3, you're not in that mode as if you're down by 10. Now I really got to go into the next level and start doing some things. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that could have went different ways. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 15 in the chat. Please make sure you guys hit that like, my guy. It does a lot, you know, getting the content out to other Eagles fans and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you guys want some Bird Game 31 merch, check out my store. I just lowered the prices on everything in the store, my guy, because I thought it was too high when I made it. But at the same time, I didn't know nothing about that. That was my first time. I went in there, adjusted prices. It's holiday season. Pick you up some Bird Game 31 merch. That'll be awesome. Do you eat that soup that McNabb and his mom advertised? Campbell's? I think everybody in their life is eating a can of chunky soup from Campbell's, man. But I don't know too many people that haven't had no Campbell's soup. Do I buy it now? No. Did I buy it during the Super Bowl time? No, because I knew it was a conspiracy. But have I eaten it? I'm pretty sure my mom gave it to me once or twice. Campbell's been around for a long time, especially that tomato soup. Woo! Eating a lot of, I can't say I have eaten a lot of Campbell's tomato soup back in the day. He said Howard's more hungrier than Miles. I think Howard's hungry because he just doesn't get the ball. I mean, he was almost about to retire, and he's just happy to be playing. I don't think that hunger I don't think that's more hungry than Miles. I think Miles is really hungry to get the ball. That's why he was getting mad. He wasn't getting the ball. Did you not see him when he spiked the ball in front of Sirianni's face? Like, hey, you see what I do when I get the ball? Boom, in your face, my guy. Give it to me more. But at that time in this season, Sirianni wasn't running the ball that much. So it's like, for me, it just looks like give if we give Miles as many carries that we've given Howard, Boston Scott, and these guys, and he doesn't produce, then come back to me. Then we could talk about Miles Sanders not being hungry. Then we could talk about Miles Sanders not being a boss. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Miles ain't been getting the ball, so you can't really judge what he's done when he's not getting the carries to prove what he can do. That's just my opinion, guys. Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's just my strong opinion about Miles Sanders. I think Miles Sanders could be the best back in the league. One of the best, top 5, at least top 10. You know what I'm saying? But definitely top 5. You gave him enough carries. And he also can do. He's a dual threat back too, where you can give him those carries. You can break those long runs, but also you can get him in the passing game. But you got to get him started first in the run game, just like the stat with Jalen Hurts. The drives that we do one or fewer rushes on, Jalen's passing stats are bet down. The drives that we run the ball more than 3 times in that drive, Jalen passing numbers are higher. You know what I'm saying? Not putting too much on the plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, keeps it balanced, makes things go more smoothly. Loans to offenses, they pick up momentum every big play that happens. 10 yards here, 5 yards there, 5 yards there, 10 yards here. Then you start feeling the groove in the offense. Your offense is in that groove, like bam, bam, bam. Things start to happen. Looks a lot smoother. Looks a lot better out there. You know what I'm saying? Same with Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? You start giving Miles Sanders some carries. He got like a 3-yard pickup here, a 5-yard pickup there. Now he's busting out for 7. Now he's busting out for 15. Oh, now you throw a screen at Miles, let him get another 10. You know what I'm saying? You're getting him in the flow of the game, and you have a better Miles Sanders throughout the whole game, man. I'm telling you. It's just the way football works. Howard did do good. Therefore, he just didn't need to screw it up. Yeah, exactly. He was a game manager. But for this year, too, look at Jalen to be that game manager dual threat. You know what I'm saying? Where he's going to make his plays with his legs. He's going to not. How many turnovers Jalen has this year? You know what I'm saying? Not very many. Everybody thought Jalen was going to be, 10 interceptions this year. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 6 fumbles this year. Jalen has been keeping that ball tight to him. You know what I'm saying? He has not been turning the ball over at all. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody's got to ease up. A lot of the things you thought Jalen was going to do, he's not doing. He's actually better than any rookie. If we would have drafted a rookie this year, none of those rookies are doing as good as Jalen Hurts right now. Check the numbers. Devontae Smith is also seeing you now as a Pittsburgh chat, my guy. I like your little emojis you be coming up with. That Trent Differ has a Super Bowl ring. Dan Marino, Randall Cunningham, McNabb, Fouls, and Jim Kelly don't. Yeah. But he had that defense, though, man. That defense was awesome. Suggs, Lewis, you know what I'm saying? Those boys were monsters. Ed Reed. You're talking about legends at their position. You know what I'm saying? Ed Reed probably go down one, if not the best safety ever to play football. Lewis, definitely, if not the best middle linebacker ever, one of the best middle linebackers ever for sure. Devontae Smith versus Surtain Jr. Well, being from Alabama, we got to hear about that matchup a lot, my guy. Devontae said, every day, Surtain, you guard me. Nobody else on the defense guards me. Every day in practice here in Alabama, Devontae Smith got guarded by Patrick Surtain. So this is going to be another one of the matchups where, Diggs came out a little earlier, so that was before Devontae Smith was the number 1 guy when he actually went against Diggs. But Surtain is recent, fresh. These boys just were doing it last offseason. So, from what I hear, Devontae got the better of him. We'll see what happens, though, in the pros. But I think Devontae looking at a good matchup this week. You know what I'm saying? Especially since Surtain's coming off of an injury. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's going to help Devontae Smith a lot more than, if he was healthy all year. So, it's going to be a good matchup either way. But I still think when Devontae Smith is on his game, that foot action's too deadly for any cornerback. Some of those early games in the season, I think Devontae had to get used to getting punked a little bit when they were checking him at the line. He had to learn some new moves to get off the line. He had to learn how he had to get more separation than he did in college. He had to learn that not every catch is going to be a uncontested catch like it was in college. When he started getting these guys, punking them for the ball, like boom, he thought he had it, and they hit it out of his hand. He had to get a reality check. Hello, I am in the NFL. This is not the same college game, but I think Devontae Smith definitely got that now. You know, if Devontae Smith is in here today, just hit him. Just give him the ball, let him eat. Yes. And Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith is a perfect QBR. I seen that stat today. That was awesome to see. Because these guys got some good chemistry out there. I think it's just the beginning, man. That could be a deadly combination for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they gave Jalen Joe Burrows, Jamar Chase, you see how deadly they are. You know what I'm saying? They just have more pieces, and that offense was based off and mixed in a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So they ran the ball basically. So I think the more we run the ball, the more you're gonna start seeing this matchup, play out a lot better than people thought it was gonna be. He said, but can we talk about the yak yardage Devontae Smith got in there? And that touchdown in the fourth quarter? Yes, man. Let's talk about it. Devontae Smith looks sweet on that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the Devontae Smith. That's the type of plays we're going to see from Devontae all year. And the rest of this year, I still think Devontae can get to 1,000 yards receiving. I'm still waiting for him to have that game where he puts up over 200 yards. I still think he can. You know what I'm saying? But I think Nick, now that we're not going against the two worst rushing defenses, continue to run the ball, but instead of 40, 30 rushes, we need to go back down to a little bit like 25, 30 rushes in that range, so there can be a couple more passes. And I think we're going to start seeing some teams having to respect our run game. And once that happens, boom, the passing game is going to be wide open. Jalen Hurts is getting a little bit better. He's understanding that every little thing he's being criticized for, he can control. You know what I'm saying? He said he didn't put enough on that ball. Okay. Well, now he needs to start focusing on. He played a lot better in the pocket, but making sure he drives every ball, making sure he does the little things. That's the only thing wrong with his game right now, the little things. You know what I'm saying? Being too careless in certain situations where he can make a big play. And I think, he probably got too tired of early in the season when he made all the big plays and all them touchdowns got called back. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it doesn't matter if I do it or not. you know? He says, yes, tell them to give me the ball. Yes, Devontae Smith needs the ball, even though I think you get too many targets. I'm just saying, I love you. But a couple plays, too, Jalen went to you. Quez was wide open. Like that one play that was a nice comeback that I think Smith did on the right side. And it was a nice little comeback, nice little, move from Devontae. He caught the ball and everything, got like a couple of yards. But on that same exact play on the other side of the field, Quez had a step where it would have been a touchdown. Not just a nice 15, 20-yard gain. It would have been a touchdown if you led Quez and Quez caught that ball, he was gone. And ain't nobody was going to catch him. So, you know what I'm saying? I think at times we definitely do go to Smith a little too much. But, like, mess with the defense. Go to Smith. Go to Smith. So you think, oh, they're going to target Smith every single play again. But then that's when you got to switch it around and go hit Quez D because he's open. He's been open a lot this season. But we've been focused on getting the ball to Devontae Smith, and Jalen feels comfortable throwing it to him. You can't blame him. You know what I'm saying? It's a guy he knows, he's familiar with. They practice a lot, But at the same time, Jalen got to step his game up and, pump that one. What if he would have pumped that? That would have drawn the safety in, thinking, oh, he's throwing it to Devontae. Would have left Quez Watkins even more open. Would have been an easier pass. I do want to see Jalen start using some more pumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, mislead these guys. You know what I'm saying? Act like you're going to throw it there. You know what I'm saying? To get the other people to bite. Because once you do that, you open up a lot of more people in the background. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's expecting you to go to Devontae anyway. So you pump to Devontae, make it seem like that is your target you're going to, because everybody thinks you're a one-read quarterback. So you use that to your advantage moving forward. Pump it to Smith, go deep to Quez a couple of times. That'll back him up. That'll definitely back him up. He says, Rager and Darby. Darby actually played a good game last week. You know what I'm saying? But Darby's no world beater either. You know what I'm saying? I think we can take advantage of Darby. You know, we know his weaknesses. You got film of it. Darby inside your locker room. Go check out his weaknesses. Darby's been one of those good players consistently, but he's not consistently a good player. So, you know, I think Darby has these games, but he's definitely beatable. So, especially off a game like this where they're probably all coming up with their chests all pumped out. Like, yeah, we just beat the Cowboys. You know, we that team now. They're going to come in hot. They're going to definitely come in hot. We're going to have to shut them up, though. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, my guy? Yeah, we will be doing our stream here. I think we said it. We agreed on Friday, so be on the lookout, everybody. We're gonna have him on the show. We're gonna break down that Denver Eagles matchup. I'm looking forward to it. He says Surtain is going to be out. Woo! Feel a lot better because I know Devontae Smith will be able to handle Mr. Darby. But thanks for stopping by, my guy. Make sure you hit that like. All 15 of you, hit that like while y'all in here. Hit it for me. I'll wait. Eagles got to showcase Rager so they don't move on from him on draft day. Yeah. Rager just got to make sure. They got to use him the right way so people can give him the respect that he does deserve. That's first thing. You know what I'm saying? You keep using him the way you did last game before he got hurt. That's what you're going to get the best play from Rager. And you're going to be a benefit for this team. But if you keep trying to throw him back out there and be this like top flight receiver, man, you're sleeping on yourself. You need to stop. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there are some pretty good receivers coming out in the draft, too, that I wouldn't mind getting our hands on. A couple of them from Alabama, too. He said, yep, Surtain is out. We found that out. We definitely found that one out. He said, BG31, when you talk to the Broncos YouTube personalities, please ask them their backup tight ends be killing the Eagles. Yes. I don't know why that happens to all the superstar tight ends we do great against. It's the backups, you know what I'm saying, that just kill us, man. They kill us. But that is where'd you go? Daniel, can you answer that for Richie? Who are you guys' backup tight ends? Your tight ends and your backup tight ends. Who is that? Who are those people? Cause I cannot tell you the one on that offense except for Judy. The running back Melvin Gordon. Patrick's receiver is pretty good. Judy's good. Sutton, I don't know if he's playing. And yeah, I don't know their tight end though. That's for sure. Devon Miller trade by Denver was brilliant. They are building for the future. Yeah, I guess. I can never say getting rid of Von Miller is a brilliant idea. But you seen them play a lot better last week too, so yeah, man. They got some beasts over there on that defensive line. I seen that. You know, they were getting after Dak. That's for sure. They don't have to chase around Hurts. That's another thing that hurts too. Like when people throw the stat out that Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying, is one of the quarterbacks, one of the highest. You know, he has the ball 3 seconds before a pass. That's like really high in the league. But you gotta realize half of that 3 seconds he's running for his life. So you gotta use both of those angles. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he might keep it the longest, but at the same time, how much of that time of him keeping it and him actually just sitting there in the pocket? A lot of that time is him throwing the ball. But like I said, Von Miller's a beast. I can never hate on him. But yeah, they got some young guys, some young players too, that are balling that defensive side of the ball. So maybe it works out for both of them. I think once he gets into this, Von Miller goes over there with the Rams, and he gets into that system with Aaron Donald, them boys. He's gonna look good over there too. Every fan base wants to win now. They just need to stop and see what move the team makes and don't sugarcoat it. Yeah, that's true too, man. You know, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta freaking understand the situation. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm more of a I guess with my content, I am an Eagles fan first. Like everybody's like, Bird Gang's more of a fan than he is a content creator because that's why I got into this. You know what I'm saying? Like I am a fan. I just want to talk about it. Just want to talk to you guys about it. So of course I'm still gonna have my fan side. I do look at details, but I try to back up everything I say with some facts. If I didn't do that part, then that'd be a little ridiculous. But I try to give you guys facts, the reason why I think the way that I think, and why I think the way I think. You know what I'm saying? Like the Eagles, like for real, we shouldn't have lost as many games as we lost already from just pure talent. You know what I'm saying, that we have on our roster. But it still takes coaches to mold that talent into what they want them to be, to mold it into their system, to their schemes, to make it look good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Nick's doing that now. He's starting to understand Jalen's, you know, pluses and minuses. But Gano, man, I thought he was doing good like 4 weeks ago. And he had those two back-to-back games. I thought he understood it. When Fletch came out and talked to him like that, I thought that was going to be the last thing we had to hear about Gannon doing that. But then you turn around, you look at this game, and you see not that he don't have Fletch in the flats no more, but he got Barnett in the flats. Come on, guy. When Fletch told you that he wasn't chasing screens no more, that pretty much any one of those four linemen that are in that front four, none of their jobs should ever be in any scheme that you have should be them chasing any kind of skill position player. Period. That's it. Never. Like when you writing that down and your little playbook, your little scheme. Oh, this defense looks tricky. Let me do this. I'm gonna really trick these guys. If you got Fletcher Cox, if you got any of them, Sweat, Barnett, Hargrave, in that scheme where they're supposed to be backpedaling, chasing after a running back, a tight end, a receiver, you're losing, my guy, right then and there. That play is dead. Done. We don't have those players on our line. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if you had like Von Miller on the edge, you might be able to get him to guard but we don't got none of them guys. Just know that for sure. None of those four, the only direction they need to be going is forward. Period. Now, whether you loop them forward, slant them forward, one of those ways of being forward progress to cause havoc in the backfield is how you use those four. Anytime you do things like you got these guys in flags and, dropping into zones, you're an idiot. And that's dumb, and people think you're retarded. So just stop. Scratch all those plays. Just go down the list. Oh, here's Fletcher in the flat. Let me scratch that one out. Here's Barnett in the flat. Let me scratch that one out. Here's Hargrave in the flat. Let me scratch all those plays. Done. Dead. Don't even do them. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you keep your job, my guy. Because that's just garbage. You goated. Much love to you, my guy. Not there yet. I'm hoping to be. What I'm saying? Is my goal. I've only been doing this for 4.5, 5 months now. My goal is to be the best Eagles content creator out there. You know what I'm saying? That's just my goal. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to know that I've given you guys the best possible Eagles content. Now, you guys got to also realize, like Jalen, I'm young in this game. So there's more features I want to bring to you guys. There's more setups. There's more interaction stuff. There's still stuff I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? And I got kids. I work. So that learning process is a little bit slower than what it should be. But I still think I try to bring you guys the best of what I got now. And as we grow together, those subscribers are going to keep going up. The content's going to keep getting more fire. The effects are going to get more better. And we're going to have fun doing it, man. That's why I do that. I do this for fun. I love the Eagles. I love the people, any Eagle fans, any fans of NFL in general. I love all sports, But I definitely love my birds. So, thank you. I appreciate that, guy. But the best is yet to come, my guy. Oh, he's not giving out no secrets, Richie. He says, you got to stay tuned, my guy. Dang, you gonna do that to me like that? You gonna mess with us like that, my guy? Man, I thought you were gonna help us out. I guess you can let everybody know on our show. You give me the real scoop. Sertain is expected to miss time with a D spray. Yep, Sertain's out. Jadis Young, what's up, my guy? How you doing tonight, my guy? He said, what's up, BIRDGANG? Do you think we can beat the Saints? Of course we can beat the Saints. Really? With no quarterback? I'm not really buying the whole Saints right now. I don't think. No. I think every single team left on our schedule is beatable. That's what I'll say to that. Every last one of them. If Gannon gets his act together and use these players on the defensive side the way they need to be used and stop being starstruck by other offensive coordinators and starstruck by all these other quarterbacks in the league, that's what happens when he gets starstruck. Then he starts being scary. And he's like, oh, I need to back up all my guys, to back them all up. I don't want to get lit up. No. You in Philly now, my guy. Bring that heat. That's what we like to see. We like to see that heat brought. We'll forgive you if you blitz and don't get home. And it looked like we should have knocked his head off, but then they got a lucky pass off or something happened. We'll forgive you for that. Way quicker than you just sitting back in the shell getting picked apart by quarterbacks. 5 quarterbacks with over 80% on you, my guy. Never happened in the history of Philadelphia. Ever. And this happened the same year. The same year. The same year. That's horrible. My guy, all these records are being broken in the same year, and we are only halfway through the season, and this is the worst it's ever been. The worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You got to take a look at the mirror and realize, no, I am not doing good. I need to change this up ASAP. Stop being starstruck by these quarterbacks. You're in the big leagues now. You're not no defensive coordinator. You're not no positional coach. You are the defensive coordinator. You're not no positional coach. Not, on somebody else's team that might like to do all that stuff that you did over there. You're not on Minnesota no more, where you had a bar Kendricks where you could play this defense, and you still had 2 stud linebackers that was going to definitely make sure that run game got stopped and be able to control the pass. We don't got those players on our team, on our defense. All of our good players are up front and around the edges. That middle still slacking some talent there. So until you get that talent there, man, just bring the heat. Keep bringing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Jadis. Hey, Richie Brigade, anyone going to ask, what is the Bronco all-time worst team? The all-time worst team. The Broncos got some. I'm interested to hear Daniel's all-time Broncos team. So Daniel, know at the end of my streams, if you watch any of my videos before, Daniel, it's for you. Get your all-time Bronco team ready, my guy. These are the last 15 minutes of the show. We need 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, a fullback is Grant, because they're always asked about the fullback, 2 tight ends, 4 receivers, a starting offensive line, starting defensive line, 3 linebackers, 3 corners, 3 safeties, a kicker, a punter, an offensive head coach, a defensive head coach. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and a head coach, my guy. So make sure you get that ready. That's just your team since you've been a Broncos fan. So don't have to worry about looking in the stat book and who got the best stats and who NFL thinks are the best Broncos. These are your team from your players you've watched. Richie says Devontae Smith versus Darby. I guess then, yeah, and I think that's Devontae Smith should win that. That's what I think. Yeah. Like I said, we know what Darby is. We had him for a couple of years now. Everybody know how good Darby is or is not. Everybody know his strengths and everybody know his weaknesses. So I think if any team could definitely keep Darby in line, having a good game, it definitely should be Devontae Smith this week. John Ritchie, yes, I must be way far in the chat because I remember I said that a long time ago. And sorry if I am far in the chat, guys. My bad. I need to work on this. This is my first. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this very often. I need to work on working my way through the chat. But I try to hit all you guys. I want to make sure all you guys feel welcome. I hit all you guys' topics. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. He said his information is usually solid. All right. Well, I trust that. You know what I'm saying? If he's saying Surtain not playing, hey, more power to you. I'm happy about that one. You said Kevin Turner already? I don't think we did we? That was a good fullback. What up, Random Anthem? How you doing? Cal Fuller versus Rager? No, I I think Fuller could shut down Rager probably. If you're talking about just receiving, I'd rather see Quez versus Fuller than Rager versus Fuller. Fuller's actually a good cornerback. I can't even head stone on that. He's good. One dude said he felt bad. My misspoken kept saying Oakland Raiders when they moved to Vegas. I said I don't feel bad. I still stay. I say St. Louis and Baltimore Coast. Whoa, Baltimore Coast is a long time ago. But the St. Louis Rams, yeah, I can see that happen. I last week I was kept saying the San Diego Chargers. If that makes you feel any better, because I'm not used to saying L.A. Chargers. So yeah, it happens. I still call the Redskins, the Washington football team, the Redskins. I'm doing it on purpose. It's just all my life we called them the Redskins. So no offense to any Redskin, Indians, or anything like that. You know, much love to you. Just out of habit. I also mad because the Chargers wasted the clock 2 seconds. Then they had us the ball. The defense needed to step up. The defense needed to step up a lot. And I do blame two things. I blame the coaches and I blame Barnett. He had a solid game, but Barnett always messes up at the wrong time. And last week, that was the wrong time. Now, people said that we would have got off the field in the 3rd and 15. Yes, you're right. If we would have got off the field in the 3rd and 15, you wouldn't see the Barnett play happen. But the fact that we did not get off the field on a 3rd and 15, it was 3rd and 6 or 7, and you're going to jump off sides when the guy wasn't even ready to hike the ball. Herbert wasn't even ready to go. Like, what were you listening to? You're at home. I can understand it was on the road. You're way off sides, my guy. You're way off sides. That was a huge play. And then the second part of that is Gannon. If you ever in your life, and I mean ever in your life, game on the line, you're getting gashed. These guys keep getting first down after first down, but we need this last final first down on 4th down, my guy. And you are in the zone defense again. You are getting fired straight from the field, my guy. That was the one play you should have brought everybody up that A-cap. The whole defense, the crowd, the cheerleaders, the guys in the concession stands. You know what I'm saying? The scout team that was out there. Everybody should have been coming up that A-gap because you knew what they were going to do. You knew they were running up the gut. Quarterbacks need for 1 yard to end the game. Now, that was the game, my guy. You can't be doing that to me. That made me lose my, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I lost all sanity when I seen that you didn't blitz that. You know what I'm saying? Especially they called the timeout. Like, you knew what they were doing when they called that timeout. They're like, oh, we're going to go for it. Oh, okay. Well, what do you think they're going to do, Gannon? Like, what were your options? What did you really think was going to happen? Thought they were going to pass the ball on 4th and 1 to end the game? Risk passing the ball, a drop, or anything? No, you can go for the sure thing, going to run that ball up the gut for 1 yard, like most legitimate football teams would do. Your defense was garbage on that play, and that really cost us the game. And I really don't like it because of that. Tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like tomato soup. Now I'm hungry for right? Go get you some. Go get you some. It's supposed to be OBJ. Mrs. BIRDGANG probably messed it up. Forgive her. She's tired. I said, Miss BIRDGANG, remember that dude that asked, can I have a ranch? And I said, sorry, I got the last one. That was funny. That was funny, Gran. It's a type of cheese in that sandwich. Are you guys gonna say Kraft? Because I don't like Kraft cheese. It has to be like deli cheeses. Like, I don't mess with any of those American cheeses. I need my Kobe Jack slices, or some pepper jack or something like that. I don't really mess with the American cheese like that. I'm not down with it. Ooh, 55% of you guys say you wanted OBJ. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad to see he's won it. That's cool. What up, Birdman 951 in the building? What's up, my guy? If you guys have not subscribed to Birdman 951, he's on the road to 300. Go hit my boy up. Subscribe to this channel. Make sure y'all hit this like too. I need these likes going up. He says, should we get Corral in the first or just get Russell Wilson? Neither. I told you guys, I am not on board with none of that stuff. None of that. And I know you don't like Jalen as much, and everybody can have their own opinion, which is great, but I am not that guy. I do not want to waste a first round pick. Because I promise you that first year, that first round pick is not going to be better than Jalen Hurts. Period. None of these first round picks this year that everybody thought were so great are better than Jalen Hurts. So what makes you think next year's first round picks? And then like one of the guys is a running dual threat quarterback too. What makes you think that guy playing on a team like Liberty, I think he played for, is going to be better than Jalen Hurts playing from out of Alabama? Come on, my guy. I tell you, your brain on some of this stuff. None of those quarterbacks are anything special coming out of the draft. So to waste a first round pick on one is retarded. Dumb. I don't care if we got 4 of them. I wouldn't do it. I don't want Russell Wilson. And not only are you talking about, even if he's a free agent, they know. Russell wants to go to a contender, not our team. And 2, the money we're going to cost to sign Russell Wilson, that's the money out of the pocket of building this defense up. Money out of the pocket that we're going to have to rebuild this offensive line, the defensive line, getting better linebackers, better safeties, better cornerbacks. Build the rest of the team first before you come back about that quarterback spot. How about that? That's how I say. So any other quarterback, any of them, from Rodgers, Watkins, Russ, all of them, none of them will I give any first round picks or any of my money to while we still got Jalen 3 more years on a rookie contract. Build the rest of your team up. Get a quarterback later if he's not the guy. But he hasn't even played a full season. So to say that someone's not the guy in the first full season is kind of ridiculous, I think, personally. Like I said, you can go to every single one of these stars that everybody loves to call. Great. Go to their first 13 games. Pull their numbers up. Put it up against Jalen's. You do the comparison right there, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then half of those guys aren't even dual threats. I'm not just talking about just the passing stats. Add those rushing stats, those rushing touchdowns. Because that matters too, my guy. They both matter. So, you know how I feel about Jalen. No disrespect. You can feel your way about it. Like, that's what I love about this. Everybody has their own opinions. But Jalen is definitely getting the rest of this year and at least next year too, unless he totally takes a nosedive. I see him going like this. He's been getting better every game, passing wise. His rushing been steady the whole year. You know what I'm saying? How many rushing touchdowns Jalen Hurts got? You know what I'm saying? That's more than most people have in passing touchdowns. So give him a second. You know what I'm saying? Let these guys learn to gel. We finally got a running game going. Wanted to see how this offense looks the rest of the year. I'm just going in medium cheese. He's a medium cheese, cheddar cheese. I like cheddar too. Sharp cheddar's good. Mild cheddar's good. All cheddar's good. Them not climbing OBJ is a hint that Howie's nearly out the door. Jeffrey Lewis does not want Howie making any more decisions. Ooh, that's a possibility. That's a nice thought. But I don't think Howie's going nowhere, guys. I really don't. I don't see it. I don't know how you guys see it. I don't see how Roseman going anywhere. I think he set himself up perfectly to be here, at least get an extension for another year or 2. For real. Like all the moves he made was to keep him here. He didn't really make moves that was going to get him out the door or was going to be such a risky move that, okay, you messed up this. Now you got to go. He made normal moves. He took our salary cap back under, got us under the salary cap. He got us 3 first-round picks for this next year. Hopefully, Carson continues to play. 3 first-round picks for those are all moves for the future to make sure he knew that he was in his contract year. He was securing his job for at least another year. I think he did a great job. It's a brilliant plan. You know what I'm saying? Like I told, how he does 2 out of the 3 things right. He can mess with that salary cap pretty good, free agency pretty good, and he's done both. He took his from being a 70 million over what under. I mean over the cap under, and we still got to get some good free agents to help out in some spots. Nelson's been playing decent. Harris been playing good. Wilson didn't pan out, but that's his own fault. So I'm not that as much, like I'm not saying Howie's the best GM, but what other GMs do you really want? And maybe Howie he had a decent draft. You know what I'm saying? Like the draft wasn't that bad. We're still finding out about that draft too, so we gotta wait to see on that. But hey, you can't really we gotta stop being so quick to hate on people. You know what I'm saying? So much. In terms of a season, we need to be just giving positive energy to our team. That's it. Until the season's over. That's what the whole offseason, we ain't got nothing to do but hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now it's all over. This was garbage. This is trash. He needs to go. This is that. You know what I'm saying? But during the season, especially while there's still chances of us going to the playoffs, my God, let's get it. Positive vibes only. But Howie, like I said, I think he set himself up. So everybody that's thinking Howie's leaving, I don't think that's happening. What up, Birdman? Yeah. To be honest, who do you think OBJ is going to fall to which team? To be honest, my honest opinion, I can see OBJ going back. No, I don't see him going back to New York. They got too many receivers over there. Maybe the Packers. I seen something about that today. Maybe the Packers. They need another receiver. He won't have to be the star because Devontae Adams is the best receiver in the game. And Devontae pulls double coverage. So that means OBJ will be one-on-one coverage against second and third receiver cornerbacks. Yes. I can see him wanting to go there. That'd be a good spot. Then they got Scandrick and the other guy, Lazard, over there. So, those are good role-playing receivers out there. And then they have a running game. So, and then you got Aaron Rodgers giving me the rock. You think Aaron Rodgers with Adams and OBJ, you don't think he's going to ball out? Just to show the Packers that they are tripping. You know what I'm saying? Love might just been a wasted pick because I'll keep Aaron all day. I won't let Aaron go nowhere. All the targets you need. OBJ could be that piece to keep Aaron in Green Bay. Think about that. Yeah, it could be too early to tell, but that would be my spot. You know what I'm saying? Send them to Aaron Rodgers. They need another weapon over there. Because there's just a lot of other teams we can go to, but I just don't see the quarterback and the talent around the team that makes sense for OBJ just to say, yeah, I want to go there. But OBJ going to the Packers, of course you want to go play with one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Of course you want to be opposite of one of the best receivers, in Packer history. Why not? That'd be perfect. OBJ in Green Bay. Got some nice colors over there. I like green. Josie's Jules is out for Denver. How is him going into the draft? What position that guy play? Is he a linebacker? Not sure about that guy, Grant. Don't know who he is. Says, I feel like Jalen's these can be worked on, but you can't teach another quarterback to be X factor that he is. Facts. The skills that Jalen do got, you can't teach. That's just him. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to get better in the passing the more settled he get into these games, man. The more games he get behind his back, man, he's going to get more settled into it. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do a lot better. I'm telling you, by the end of the season, y'all going to be like, damn, I am so happy we did not trade Jalen Hurts. When Jalen Hurts is sitting in the playoffs, y'all going to be like, damn, Jalen took us to the playoffs. Did you see that? What? I can't believe I was hating on them the first half of the season when everybody knew that our offense sucked because of the play calling. Everybody knew that our line was young and they needed time to grow together. Everybody knew these things, but they still wanted to hate on Hurts, man, when he was still scoring 2 touchdowns a game, still making plays with his leg. Everybody was too focused on his arm, man. I'm telling you. You got to wait. Lamar Jackson won an MVP, not even throwing the ball very well. He only threw to his running backs and his receivers. I mean, his tight ends. He didn't throw to receivers. You can say he didn't have any, but he had a couple of them. They might not have been the best, but you still didn't throw the ball to receivers. He never even did that. It was because it's rushing, and he learned to develop into a better passer. Now you see the Lamar Jackson this year looks a little bit better. It's the same with Jalen Hurts. I promise you, Jalen keeps developing this year. By next season, now if he starts digressing, Then you jump his gun. But I think by next season, he's going to be a beast. I'm telling you, top 10 quarterback easily. Formula going to LA. Chubbs is out. The tackles better get held up. Yeah. Dang, Chubbs is out too? I did not know that. That is awesome. Like I said, they got them young guys that played in that Dallas game. There's some young rookie guys on that defense line. I forgot the names right now. I was watching that game, man. He said, "What up, my guy? I got you. Looking forward to it as well." Hell yeah, it's going to be awesome. Eric Saubert and Andrew Beck. I think those are the tight ends you're looking for, Richie. Watch Saubert. Okay. But see, that scares me because I don't know these guys like that. That's what really scares me. And Gannon might not pay attention to these guys. What is your reaction to Jalen Hurts going right all the time? I just think that's the way the plays are drawn up. You know, I think Nick coddles Jalen Hurts a little too much. You try to coddle him a little bit too much to try to make more plays, but it's like you're making your offense more predictable by scheming these plays up to the same side. I think you're kind of coddling him that way, but at the same time, I think Jalen can throw the ball anywhere he needs to throw the ball. He done proved that. He done threw to the left. He done threw to the right. He threw to the middle whenever the play calls for it, but I just think we scheme him to the outside because Sirianni loves outs. Sirianni loves corners, digs. Those are the plays he likes to run, crosses. So until Sirianni schemes up some more stuff towards the middle of the field and deep, you won't probably see Jalen throw those places. And there is Fant. Yeah, I did. Fant was good too. Well, he wasn't never great, but he was good. I had him on fantasy before, so I like Noah Fant. He's a good tight end. He said, and Albert O. Those are 1A, 1B at this point. Yeah, well, Fant, it's respectable. I'll give you that for sure. I don't know who Albert O is. Said Nick Sirianni just got to show Rager the first game, and what the fuck, in 2020 he made that sweet 50-plus yard catch. Rager just has a confidence problem. That could be it too. Maybe Rager's like, whoa, man, you drafted me number one, then you turn around and draft another number one. Not everybody's built to handle things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, we got to realize that people, you know what I'm saying? Whenever someone gets drafted at your spot at number 1, 2, we drafted Devontae Smith the very next year, meaning that the whole organization listened to the fans. The whole organization listened to the critics say that he's not the guy. So we had to go get the guy. Now, were they wrong? I can't say that they were wrong. But also, what would you think how would you feel about that if you were in his place? Of course, his confidence got shot. And then in the offseason, you heard Wes Watkins is going to be your number one, has worked his way up the depth chart to starting, Those are a lot of things, I think that's what happened to Hightower, to be honest. When Wes Watkins started passing him up on a depth chart, he probably tripping. Whoa, man, I was drafted before this guy. Like, people have egos, People got self-esteem. And if you drop it, that self-esteem drops because of one thing or another. You can't expect these guys to be playing 100% all the time. Just like we say about Miles Sanders not getting the ball. That messed with his gameplay. So maybe Rager feeling like he's not the guy because we went and drafted Devontae Smith and now everybody loved Devontae. It makes him not have such high esteem because maybe he knew that he needed time to grow. And he was hoping the team was going to give him that time to grow. They didn't. They picked another first-round pick to replace him just that fast. You know what I'm saying? That's not showing no kind of love, to be honest. That's not. Then you see Justin Jefferson go out there and ball out like he did. Ooh. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. The homerism. Gannon is a piece of crap. Yeah, he's definitely not the best defensive coordinator. He's like the worst. But he still has, I will say this, he still has 8 games because I have seen glimpses of good defense. Games here and there of good defense. We can't totally discredit those games. You know what I'm saying? That Detroit game, pretty good defense. It was Detroit, but it was still some pretty good defense. And the game before that, I think, it wasn't the worst defense. So you just gotta get out. See, these coaches need to get out of their own heads. They gotta stop thinking that their stuff don't stink. Their scheme is gold. You guys are rookies. And the whole rookie season you should be adjusting. These are your first coaching jobs as being the guy. So you gotta adjust sometimes. I know you felt you worked all off season to try to get this game plan together. But the players and the schemes aren't working exactly, so you have to adjust. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's going to help you grow. That's going to help you really understand what kind of players you need for your scheme. And you'll be able to get those players in the future with the money we have, with the draft picks we have. Then next year, your scheme will look that much better. Go get you a stud linebacker. Go get Thibodeau's. Go get like Harris, Lindenberg, linebacker out of Iowa. Go get some of those guys and add to your defense. Look a lot better, my guy. But you can come in, say a few words, and then to the next fan. If they wanted to, if anybody wanted to come on here, hey, I wouldn't be opposed. Just let me know. Oh, look at my cousin in the chat. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Fly Eagles fly. That's what's up. Much love to you, Mr. Kunaga. How you been out there, my guy? Get at me. We ain't talked in a while. Definitely to holler at you. He said, I'm the best the way I am. Thanks, man. Much love to you, man. I be feeling that way too. I was like, I don't really need to add anything else. I just kind of do what I do and just let it grow from there. But I also feel like I want to give you guys more. I want to give you guys more, more. I guess I'm one of those guys that always trying to strive to be the best. So I try to strive to be, give you more, you know what I'm saying? So if I find ways to do that, I will. But obviously, I'm still do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep bringing it for you guys. But much love to you. I respect that to you. Salute my guy. Already got the tight intro, right? I love that intro, man. That might be my next intro forever. I don't even know if I get a new intro, But actually, Kevin Estes says in January, he's going to make me a new intro. So this is going to be tight for this year. But for next year, but obviously, if it's not tighter when he makes it, I'm going to keep this one. I'm probably going to keep this one too, use sometime. But be on the lookout for a new intro. I got some other artists too that want to make some intros. So if anybody can top that. But see, with this guy, I gave him like a couple of songs that I had in mind that I really liked about the Eagles. And then I gave him some stuff I wanted to put in there. And to give him all that and him to make that intro, it just worked so perfectly. It's like, I don't even know why I would change it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it might be the all-time Bergen Nation. We'll do a poll on that. Do you want Bergen to ever get a new intro? How about that? Still love, yeah. Tyree Cleaver was a receiver who I was high on off for my team developing receivers tall. He might have quite a good year for Denver. Cleveland? What team did he play for, Graham? Said Bergen 31 is going to blossom as a content creator, just growing the roots right now, right? I'm fertilizing. I'm sprouting. I'm sprouting. Getting the fertilizing down, though. I like that one. I like that one. Nest Out West, what's up, my guy? How you doing? Shout out to Nest Out West, another Eagles content creator. Does great work. Make sure you guys go over and give him a follow, give him subscribe. You know what I'm saying? He does some pretty good work over there with the East vs. West podcast over there. I love it. Knowing OBJ, he's not a veteran receiver when he. Okay, I can see why people don't think that. And I haven't got you one yet, my guy. I'll make sure after this stream, I'll go in there and get you your retch, my guy. I thought Mr. BIRDGANG gave it to you already. My bad. We hear the baby crying. She wants to get on the screen too. Yeah, that was the son. He had woke up. I had to shut that down. I know I'm way down in the chat. If that's the case, that was a while ago. Let's see if I can skim through some of this. Random, my guy. What's goody? What's good? Further, how you doing, my guy? Sorry I got so late to you on there. What up, Ness? You changed your picture. Oh, what's up, my guy? How you doing? He couldn't be any worse than anyone else, talent-wise, on the team. Being honest, have to see if he works first. They might work well together. True that. Facts. Kickoff and punt return too. Yep. Calling it early. Lions upset the Steelers this Sunday. Steelers look good. I love their run game. I told everybody that Najee Harris is a beast. Like, I wanted to draft Najee just last year. You know? That's how awesome. But we just didn't have the pick to do it. But I would have drafted Najee Harris this year. That's how awesome I think he is. I watched him play here in Alabama. That fool's a monster. He said Joey Shakes is always behind the chat. It's hard, man. It's hard staying in the chat. When you got like 15 or 20 people in your chat and everybody dropping it, I love it. But it's hard. Because then you start talking. And really, I think I start out pretty good. But then once I actually get passionate about talking about something, then that's when you start getting behind. When you get into a topic that you really are getting into, that's when you fall behind. Then, a couple of those topics come up throughout the chat, and you end up as far behind as I am. Yeah, but it's true, man. It's hard. I'm working on it, though. Yes, that's my new yoga. You got the right one. I stopped here. I call the Broncos upset. Cow turds. You did? Nice. Wasn't OBJ the head case in the Giants locker room beating his head against the wall, screaming himself and being ushered into the locker room after the Giants lost to the Eagles? Exactly. Further, he's not all there, but you can't deny his talent. I just say that. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny OBJ's talent. He had a nice profile pick. But Eagles corners will give Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy patch of respect in the playoff. They better not. These are definitely not no Jerry Jeudy. You play off Jerry Jeudy this week, he's gonna light you up for 200 yards. I'm telling you, all those Alabama receivers are ballers, my guy. They know how to ball, and Jerry Jeudy just had a good game last week. So you give him that space for sure. I'm telling you, he's gonna make you pay for it. Gannon sucks. Hell yeah, he does. So that's how West Falcons played Cowboys. Thoughts, or is it too soon? Cowboys should destroy the Falcons, but we shall see. You know what I'm saying? Never say never, because Cal Pitts is coming into his own. You know what I'm saying? He's doing some big things over there now. I have him on my fantasy. I like the points he's giving me. And you never know it really, man. That's another one of them Bama receivers. He might go off on him. Who knows? Break Diggs is, and that's another one. Diggs and Ridley. Those guys used to play each other every day in practice. Two players I want Miami to draft were Javon Williams and O-line Quinn Mercer. Whether they are playing well for the Broncos. Even said the fans told them they are going to draft. Yeah, and that's one of them. That Williams dude, yes, he's running the ball. I watched that Cowboys game. He is looking good out there. And that the line looked pretty good over there too. Mr. Philly Campbell soup commercial with McNabb and his mom. Yeah. Do you like pepper jack cheese spicy? Yeah, I love spicy pepper jack cheese. That's the best. Definitely shouldn't blitzed on 4. Definitely should have blitzed on 4 if the Chargers passed over the top of us. They would have scored. Then we would have got the ball back with time on clock. Facts. You know what I'm saying? If they throw the ball, score, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We lost the game either way. Because after that first down, that was the end of the game. So either way you lose, you might as well have lost, with a fighting effort. I would have sunned the house and everybody inside of the house and the neighbors. I saw a tweet that said OBJ signed with the Giants. That would be funny. That's why I really was going to say that earlier. I can imagine him going back to the Giants because all those receivers over there, none of them are really that, I can see him fitting in over there. Galloway's not really that dude, How he will make a move. What kind of movie do you think he's gonna make? You said this team should be 12-5. How are we not contenders? What do you mean, Birdman? How are we not contenders? What? I'm just saying in terms of our record now, we already got more than 5 losses, so it can't be that much of a, and no one's really considering us that much a contender. So I think now we're just gonna have to sleep on everybody and bust their heads one by one. Chat about OBJ. I was wondering, is there any player you have your eye on? Not really. Like really, we got a lot of young people. You just gotta let them play. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people before the trading deadline. I wanted linebackers. I would have gave a first round pick for a top flight linebacker. Either how we couldn't get one, there was none available that was worth getting, or whatever. But I would have been offering. I would have been dangling some picks and Barnett for their top linebacker. You know what I'm saying? But then a couple of them end up leaving right out around then anyway that we didn't get. I wouldn't even be opposed to getting Jalen Smith. To be honest, he's still out there. I think. Go get him and find out what's really wrong with him. It's worth a shot. I think he's better than all the linebackers we got on our team right now. Because I can't wait to beat the Colts. The Colts, we have them next week. The Colts have a good offense. I don't know if they're going to have the same offense. He said, I can't wait to beat the Colts. The Colts, we have them next week. We don't play the Colts. Next year. Okay. I'm like, we don't play the Colts. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Hopefully it's in Philly, too. Carson come back to Philly so the fans can get on him for not saying goodbye. At least Ertz had enough dignity to come out and talk to the fans before he left to his dream job. Carson left us hanging like a one-night stand, my guy. He said, welcome all you fans. Yeah, you guys, if you guys have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe. We are on the road to 2K. You know what I'm saying? I know we like 1,634, something like that. But let's get to 2K. Help BIRDGANG get the 2K. You know, before the end of this regular season. That would be awesome. That'd be so awesome. I never thought it was going to be this far. So 2K will be so sick. Get BIRDGANG to 2K. That'd be awesome. Make sure you hit that like. We still got 17 in the chat right now. So make sure we get that like. I need to see at least 20 likes on here, my guy. We done had a lot of people through these last 2 hours. Yeah, sure, I will share and sub to this man. Yeah, man, if you haven't, get it done. Sharif Miller, linebacker out of Penn State. Why did he not work out? He's still a free agent. He looks lazy, not much love for type of player. Whatever happened to him? He is a free agent. He was on our team. We let him go. What team did he go to, Richie? That's a good point, because that was a big boy. That's good. Bring him back. At least for a workout. He had the little one sleep. That was missed. That was Little BIRDGANG 31. Y'all see my picture on Twitter? Go check it out if you haven't. That thing almost going viral, too. That was tight. BG, real quick, open up the stream for the fans for men to say their piece. No one said they wanted to say anything, Grant. Are you going to come on here and say something? If someone wants to say something, I'm definitely down. I'm about to wrap this up. It's 2 hours. It's 12 o'clock here. Man, I got to go to work in the morning. How about this? Tomorrow stream. So like I said, I might start doing some of these late night streams. I like it. You know, you guys show some support. I'll make sure I get to y'all, man. I like doing this one-on-one thing where I'm not asking questions. I'm answering questions. And, you know, really getting a second feel for you guys. Who else do you think? If we can get Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz would be trash. I'm kind of glad that we got him because you never know what Carson would have did since we drafted Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all know my whole Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts thing. My opinion on that whole scenario is I don't give a dang who you drafted. You showed me you had my back by giving me my money. You know, Carson got hurt for the Super Bowl year. Yes, he got us there. Carson got hurt the next year, the next 2 years. For him to be that selfish, and I realized that after we paid you $30 million, we cannot keep paying backups $10 and $15 million to back you up in case something does happen. Because every year something did happen. Jalen Hurts was a cheap fix, my guy. Everybody keep wanting to say that it was this whole conspiracy against Carson. When they paid the man, that was them showing love to you, Carson. That was your insecurities that got you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it. You guys, like I said, you guys have your opinion, but that's my opinion. You pay me $30 million. You can bring Aaron Rodgers back here. You can bring whoever you want to back me up. I'll make sure that he holding that clipboard. You know what I'm saying? You fight for your job. You keep your job yourself. You don't be, oh my God, they drafted a second round quarterback. They didn't even use a first round pick. They got you a target. And Jalen Reagor, yes, it might not have been a guy, everybody wanted, but it was Jalen Reagor. You know what I'm saying? He was a first round receiver, and everybody's like, oh, you should have got him targets instead of what else? You want to spend two first round, first and second on the receiver? Come on, guys. We had a running back. They got him a receiver first round. They did his job. Their job. They got to build other parts of the team too. Back up. We don't have to pay $15 million to. Hello, more money. You see, we are obviously having problems with the cap at that time. People got to be realistic. It's a business too. You got to make smart business moves. I think Jalen Hurts was a smart business move. You obviously see it panned out. No one knew Carson was going to be that soft about it. I didn't expect him to be that soft about it. But he let that softness make his game go. And that's a prime example about how when you're not feeling love, your game go down. Carson's game went down when he started not feeling the love. But everybody want to hate on Miles for not feeling the love from getting carries. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, guys. It works just hand in hand. Same thing. Same scenario. On that pass to Devontae in the closing seconds of the first half, Nick Sirianni plan for the Chargers D to rush an extra man, which is why he called for a rollout play. Nick is learning too. Facts. Nick is still learning. People got to realize it was Frank Wright's offense Nick came from. Just like Dougie P's offense went down when Frank Wright left. Everybody been trying to get some of the Frank Wright, but Frank Wright wasn't going nowhere. So you can't get him no more. And we got a disciple from him, but not all disciples pan out. And I'm not saying Nick's not going to pan out. He still got time. But, Nick got to learn to be calling these plays on a consistent basis on himself, too. Sing it, bro. I don't know about anybody could have made those moves, man. Because people really wonder how it was going to happen. Even some of the, I don't know, the analysts, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Are we going? Steve Wonder can see. Philly Notion, right? You always be calling them that. That's funny. Got drafted by the Broncos, a 2027 round pick. You forgot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Devontae Smith is a Z receiver. Reagor is a slot receiver. No reason for him to be hurt feeling wise. Yes, but still first round pick. You're right on that completely. But still the whole number one draft pick. You know how everybody hypes that up more than what it really is? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some number one draft picks that go to a team, they're not the starters. The main guy there, they're just really good players. Like when the offensive lineman come, he's not the number one offensive lineman automatically because he's the number one draft pick. If you already got some Pro Bowlers on your line, he's just gonna be another good lineman on your line. But Reagor's he's a cocky guy. He's a confident guy too. He probably got his feelings hurt. Just like Hightower. I think Hightower got his feelings hurt. Steelers haven't lost a Monday night game now 19 times in a row. Amazing. Yes, man. Those Steelers are beasts. He said Denver's going to put a 40 burger up on us. Who hurts you, right? The defense, he said. I don't know. I think Gamm's going to get it together, man. I'm just hoping he's not that crap. Because if so, I don't want him to ride out. Everybody's like, let him ride the rest of the year out. If he comes up with some more games, if he makes Teddy Bridgewater have an 80% passing game this week that he needs to get a pink slip on the way off the field. Super sick. I don't trust Howie anymore. Of course, people don't, but just like we had to lose the trust, you gotta give him a chance. If he stays, we gotta try to trust him again too. Just hope that he makes the right move, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I caught up. Thank you. Yes. Woo! Time to create a theme song. White Horse. The laid back 1983 live unless they use their fight song. Right? We're gonna find out about that. Which one? But hey guys, we are 2 hours and 5 minutes in. We still got 15 in the chat. Much love for you guys taking in with Bird Gang. If you guys like this, I'm gonna go into my community and I'm gonna ask you guys if you guys want to do some late nights for Bird Gang. We can do this a lot more often, my guys. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to give you guys what you want. I really enjoyed it. And I'm probably going to do more of these regardless of whether you want to see my face or not. So you're just going to have to deal with it. And we're going to spread the word. Hopefully get some more people in here. You know what I'm saying? So much love to you guys. Much love to the super chat earlier. Much love to all that are in the chat right now. And, anybody that support the nation, you know what I'm saying? They do have memberships available. So if anybody wants to join the membership, I do have my memberships available. Be doing some behind the scenes stuff on there. You're gonna see a lot of the behind the scenes. Mrs. Berg gonna be recording me while I be doing my thing. So we're gonna get some behind the scenes stuff. We're gonna get some other stuff on that for members only type thing. But I'm also be bringing you guys some fire too. So don't think probably one of them things for the members get it first, but you guys still get it too. Because you know what I'm saying, I'm not big enough to be talking all that extra stuff. But much love to all you guys. Thanks for the love. I'll see you guys next time tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna be streaming tomorrow, so check me out. Fly, Eagles, fly. Till next time, this is Bird Gang 31, and I am out. Peace.